Hey, JC here, or OtakuOps. I should probably start using my channel name. So far I reviewed Lords Mobile. It was a two-part video, which I'll probably combine eventually, and I'll fix up the audio a little bit. And basically, yeah, it's bad. Stay away from it. Now, today, believe it or not, I'm gonna review something even worse. Now, it is possible. It is possible to do worse than Lords Mobile. So I'm gonna review a game which is available on like the iPhone and Android, I guess, called you're gonna laugh. Okay, it's called Cutie Garden. And you might think, oh, but that's probably some kind of visual novel with, pretty girls or something. It's not the case. It is not the case. So here is what I'm talking about. This is it. This is a brand new game, so there's nothing there. And basically, so yeah, that's all you do in this game. Literally, that's what the instruction here says. Swipe to merge. So you do that, and you get a better animal. From time to time, every 10 seconds, I think, you can click. I'll show you in a second. It wants me to go into the shop first and actually buy another animal. Okay, so that's the game. That you're looking at the whole interface, the whole game. So there are achievements you can do to get more money. That's pretty much all you do. You just merge animals. So you might have a question, why would you do that? And that's actually a fair question. So I am just looking here because in the phone app, it's actually a little bit different. In the top corner, it's not here, it's not in this demo, but in the top corner, you have real dollars. So this is one of the apps that markets itself like technically you can make more money, like actual money, I mean. Now, I think that's a good idea. I'm in favor of things like UBI, etc. And this app has like commercials from time to time. If you want to, get animals quicker, you can click on this button right here. And I mean, where it says the animal there, and you can get the animal. But first you have to watch an ad. Now you don't have to buy anything. You just have to watch the ad. And I think like obviously these apps kind of make money from ad time anyway, not necessarily clicks, but they just the fact that they show an ad, I think it generates some kind of income for them. And so I think it's not a leap then to go from there to say, okay, well, maybe we as players should have a share of that. Just gonna keep merging here for now. So as you keep merging here, obviously the money income is gonna increase, and you can actually increase the number of so see, for example, here it says I can get like an extra slot, but to do that I have to watch this video. This symbol here means watching an ad. So if I do that, there's going to be an ad that plays. I'm going to do that right now. And also the same, like if you choose animals later, it's the same thing. You watch an ad, you get an animal. So, okay, now we come to the kind of real part about here. Does this app actually, I mean, can you actually make money from it? Now, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that because the limit to get money is $100, and to reach $100 takes forever. In the phone, I basically I have roughly about $70, so I don't know yet if indeed it is like legit or not. If people have played it and if they got money from the app, then please let me know in the comments. It will help me and other people who might play this, because there's a lot of apps like that out there, and some of them say like, hey, sure, you can play, and you'll make money eventually. They do say at least it's going to take a long time, but they do say that there's going to be some money involved. And people keep playing for hours and hours and hours. And usually what these apps do is that when you get up to $80, let's say, they basically kind of stop giving you money. So you wasted like all these hours of game time to essentially arrive at that dead end, you know. And some of them do that because you to get to that $80, you had to watch many ads, and so they already made their money. So yeah. The other thing I'd like to point out here is obviously since the money is actually so slow, since it does take forever to reach 100, the hypothetical 100, generally it means that the audience of these games is mostly from what we call third world countries. So I know like there's a lot of people in countries like the Philippines playing these games, for example, because they're all kind of convinced that because in the Philippines $100 is big money, you know. It's like in America we say $100 is not a huge amount of money. You can't like do much on 100. You can't pay the rent, or you know, you'll be just be barely able to get by maybe. But in some countries that's big money. So I think the audience of these games is mostly from these type of countries. But I also feel that obviously if this is not legit, then you know these companies are just, you know, taking advantage of people and forcing people to sit through, you know, hundreds and hundreds of ads. So yeah, if you played Cutie Gardens, and there are in fact other games like it out there, and if you indeed made money from the game, then please let everybody know in the comments section. Now personally I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say if that part is legit. The gameplay, as you can imagine, is pretty boring. You're just literally mixing animals, and I don't even know if there's a cap level or not, but that's all you do. There is no strategy. It's just you wait 10 seconds, there's an animal that appears, and you merge it with the to form higher numbers. That's it. So that's it for this review. That's Cutie Gardens. I don't know what to say because obviously the gameplay is really like boring and terrible. You're gonna waste a lot of time on this, and whether or not it actually generates money, it's hard to tell. Looking at this particular version on the emulator, in the corner here there should be like a dollar sign, technically the money that you earned. Now I don't see it here at all, so they might have just removed it, in which case it makes this app just absolutely utterly useless. So that's it for the review, and I'll see you around for the next one. Thank you.